We live? Oh, we're cooking. We are cooking. Let's ride, Devil Dogs. Let's ride. Back to the grind we go. Early bird gets the worm, Devil Dogs. One step at a time. Helmet's not a chair. Adapt and overcome. You fight wars with your hands. All right, all right. What's on the agenda today, boys? Come on down. Come on down. Busy day, not a lot of time, Devil Dogs. Busy day, not a lot of time. You don't sleep. Money don't sleep. Ransom Jack, welcome in. First come, first serve. Lot of action out there in this world, man. We got a new operation of Fast and Peace and Treaty, whatever it's called. The Trump's peacemaker. We got speedboats getting blown up, which are not new. Speedboats are always getting blown up, especially in the Gulf of America, brother. I guess some big decision with Supreme Court came out. Now Republicans are taking away the gerrymandering, which I would love to see California go back to normal. We might get, dude, what is the world coming to? We might get a Republican governor and a Republican mayor in Spencer Pratt, baby. Laguna Beach. It's a sick world we live in. Oh, dude, it's because a lot of stupid people in it. That's why, man. I'm not talking like book smart or street smart. There's just a group of people out there that no matter what society you build, that will live outside the edges of whatever society you want and will always try to tear it down. There's always those people, man. And our news coverage and all that stuff, like hyper, it's like the ring's eye, Sauron's eye, man. Once it locks on, because it's entertaining watching crazy people and stupid people's what do you think the news does all day, man? They just make fun of stupid people all day, you know. Yeah, and you know that's all I say. You never get to hear like the good, because the good is what everyone does. It's not exciting. What excites good people, I think most people that listen are decent peeps. We're not the crazy ones. Might be a little crazy, but uh, the stupid, real stupid people, man, they live outside the edge, man. If it bleeds, it dies. Yeah, man, it's a wild world, man. I mean, we're in 2026, man. Go to space again and the moon and land on that mug and Mars, and we got the CCP and China and Iran and their bull crap. There's people that like religion stuff still, and that's cool, but not when you're controlling the country. We're past those medieval stage in life. We got to drag these countries up forward with us, man, or they're just gonna bring us down. We got to send them back to the Stone Age. What's up, Devil Dogs? How's everyone doing, man? Semper Fi, Semper Fi. Yeah, with Iran and all the such. I mean, the CCP, man. You do a little deep dive in the CCP. I mean, if they're not the biggest problem to pretty much everybody, I mean, these guys rob, cheat, and steal, man. Didn't they have a SpaceX copycat that just blew up so that, they can't even steal right, they can't even copy things correctly. China's a big problem. Like I said, man, it's 2026. By the time we know it, it'll be 2030. We'll be in who knows where America will be by then. But some of these countries, man, they don't like progressing. It's just it's a shame. It's sad. Russia, man. I mean, if you think about Russia, for 4.5, 5 years, they've been going at it, haven't gained a lick of space that's worth gaining, and the price that country had to have paid to get nothing is just, it's sad, just a waste of life, to get, and they probably won't be able to hold on to any of those gains, and it's just blown up land that's worth nothing. It's worth nothing. All that land that they're fighting over is full of holes and unexploded ordnance and a bunch of other bull crap you don't want to be stepping on. It'll take 100 years just to clean all that crap up. So it doesn't matter who really wins, as long Ukraine ain't going nowhere. It's just sad loss of life. Just really, really, really stupid people. And I'm not talking about money or books. Street smart, man. There's always a group of people outside of society that doesn't understand what you guys are doing in that society, and they it seems like they want to tear it down. A little bit of communism, right? It's kind of a revolution, the Cuba, what do they call in Cuba? The revolutionaries? It's always a revolution. It's always a revolution. People are always revolting. Can drive one person mad. We got a couple business runs to take care of, a couple Uber Eats drop. Getting down on that Uber these days, boys. Got a couple care packages. A green flag. What is a green flag? Is that like eagles? Oh, eagles. Yikes. If it bleeds, it bleeds. If he dies, he dies. I wonder, big, the Don, man, the Don, Papa Don, leading us on that there might be a little peace treaty going on, a little surrendering, which will be fantastic. Like, if I was in there, boys, I would be like, all right, here's the deal. We just tell the American people what we're doing, and then we need to force these dipshits to come meet us on live TV and then sign that piece of paper like Tokyo, like the Japanese. I don't care who signs it, as long as it looks good and there's a presentation and sign, done. This way, that's how America works, man. If we get you to sign something, ooh, it's over, boy. We're us Americans, we love our paperwork. You don't fuck with our paperwork. If you fuck with our paperwork, oosh, not good. Not good. Americans, that's all we. You can be in this country for 20 years, man, and being illegal, and you can get pulled out and thrown away back to Cuba you go, or wherever you came from, man. And the only paperwork, man. Yet you lived in this house for 20 years, and you're kidding me. Oh, and saying I don't know to a court or a judge or the federal government doesn't work. You can work, and saying I don't know, as much as I hate it, and it's not an answer. It is an answer if you really know. If you don't know, you don't know. You don't know what you don't know. Oh, yeah, like in the military. In the military, I don't know is a good answer, because if you don't know, I don't want you doing it. Let me teach you, then you know. Yeah. But that's the only time you can never say, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know. They do not care, man. Just paperwork, man. All you have to do is paperwork. It's not hard. It's not hard. I don't, dude. Oh shit, that's right. I was cruising the streets, and man, I pulled up to a stop sign in the old tactical van, and like three or four all blacked out narcs. These guys weren't narcs. They weren't narcs. You know, undercover fools. Uh, like four or five of them jet off, man, and like they almost got in a couple of cracks. To be quite honest, but these guys took off like a bat out of hell, man. I thought they were. I think they were a little fishy, a little nice and fishy, right? Kind of strange, my boy. Kind of strange, my boy. No, I didn't really want to go down this road. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. Good morning, Uncle Andy. What's up, bro? Man, Superfy. What's going down in the DMs? Got a lot of work to do. Busy day, busy day. Oh man, I slept like shit last night too. Got home late, man. Too late. I was at my nephew's doubleheader baseball game, man. Rocking and rolling. If I get home too late, it takes me like 4 hours just to calm down and zone out. And by the time it's like 2 o'clock, yeah, it was bad. But money don't sleep, boys. Money don't sleep. Got bills to pay and chicks to impress. What's up, Bunk? How you doing, brother? Long time, long time. Do I want to go up this road? I really don't. Really don't. We're going. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. All right. Locked in. We're locked in. Got a ways to go. Chick. it's not. It's not guys with tits, man. It's chicks with dicks, dude. There's no such things with guys with tits. What's up, brother? Superfy. First number. What's up, man? How you doing? You're sick, man. You're sick. What was that, Ted? Counterclockwise, clockwise. I'll destroy the laptop. Hey, man, we all have a buddy like that. Oh man, this is sad. All the farms out here are getting sold. Yeah, that one's gone too. Some very profitable land up in these parts of California, hey, boys. A lot of profitable land up in these parts. Oh, there's a big old dairy farm. This is where we get our good old cow milk, boys. Where are these cows? Moo. Are they gone too? Oh no, they're still here. There they are. Yeah, we got King Charles came down to the White House. That was great. Ah, man, that old fuck, damn redcoats, man. They get me every time. The redcoats, King Charles, man, they came down. He was pretty funny. Pretty funny guy. Pretty funny guy. Pretty funny guy. Likes to make jokes. Not bad. What else happened? Oh, a bunch of cows. Oh, they're all just waking up, man. They're all just waking up. What else happened? Oh, another assassination attempt? Dude, every time I hear one now, I just turn off the TV. It's getting. Did JD got one? Someone try to bust a cap in JD? Sheesh. Might have been Erica Kirk, huh? Are they still banging? Dude, I can't. Fucking people are so mean, dude. But the old Miss Kirk, Do you see her like her commie outfit she wore the other day? She needs a good stylist. She can't be wearing that commie hat and trying to talk to the American people. That's effing crazy. You can't be wearing that black commie hat. She looked like she was trying to be on SWAT, but like in the 80s, you know? You're just cannon fodder for the elites. Yeah, no shit, dude. What do you think? Dude, we're just peasants here, bro. Of course we're cannon fodder for the elites. I'm a peasant. You think I'm rich? You think I'm the elite? Oh, and by the way, I already served. I already fought the war in Iraq, so I already was the cannon fodder. Oh, you got to have a great sense of humor about it now. Yeah, yeah, dude. We're worker bees, brother. We're worker bees. We're not them. You know what I'm saying? I know my place in life. I know I'm a worker bee. I know I'm a peasant. The minute America was made, the minute America is no more, peasants like us, brother, we will never be able to speak to each other. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a humble peasant and I barely wear shoes out here in Cal. I'm honest to God, you call me Aladdin, bro, because I don't wear no shoes, man. This California shit, man. We don't wear no shoes out here. Chicks out here, if you made a chick in California, she don't wear no shoes. She don't wear no shoes, and it may be it, man. They don't wear that much. But you think you're fighting on the right side, brother? No, right. I don't think there's no right and there's no right and wrong, man. I'm just trying to pick out. There's this dipshit A, dipshit B, and I try to figure out which dipshit is gonna benefit me the most and my family, man, or like America. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. The turd sandwich or the douche. Yeah. Sometimes you got to just go with one of them and hopefully it works out. And so far, over the last 250 years, my guy, it's been okay. The start of America looks like it was pretty shitty. There wasn't even running water in this country. And yeah, give us, us peasants a way to defend ourselves and a way to communicate. Shit. Have you seen a stealth bomber, brother? That's what we invented. We invented the stealth bomber. You can drive to the company where they make it. I mean, they won't let you in, but they're gonna say, "Oh yeah, we make that shit. We can have lunch down the street at Chili's. I'll tell you all about it, as much as I can." Yeah, dude. The people that build our tanks, they're peasants too. You know, you kind of look around, and America does America things because the peasants are armed. You know what I'm saying, man? We're armed. We're dangerous. We know we're all kind of paranoid, right? I mean, you're kind of paranoid. I'm kind of uh, shit, man. We had slavery in this country at one time. I'm sure those guys with the dark tans, those good American boys with the dark tans, I guarantee they're paranoid too. You know, that makes America great, brother. And the whole cannon fodder thing, I get that. I get that, but at the same time, man, if we have a country and this country is called America, I want my military best. And if I look at the military as a sport, we got to use that. We got to move and groove, man. After 9/11, sheesh, we invaded two countries for 20 years, and then Iraq, Afghanistan, and what's right in the middle, but Iran. We It's just the dominoes, man. The dominoes. Yeah. The politicians can tell you all they want, right? Politicians, we all know politicians lie. They're gonna lie through their teeth. They'll try to rub bellies with you. They're best. You're your best friends. Actions. You got to look at actions. Speak louder than words, man. People can say all they want, but actions. And the last since I've been born, since the 80s, you give me a map of the Middle East, and Afghanistan's in Asia. So Middle East and Asia, you can just start crossing off the countries that we've bombed or invaded. Libya. Obama did Libya. Was it Gaddafi? Iraq. I was in Iraq, Afghanistan, and now it's Iraq. Last since 85. Saddam to it's all the presidents can all say all this stuff. You have to watch what our military does. Right? That makes sense. I made that made sense, right? Make it make sense. You still have slavery now. You just do it through pay. Very, very low pay. Yeah. Well, these farmers out here I just passed, they're immigrants for sure. I wonder how much that farmer's paying them. I wonder. Yeah. Sure, yeah, slavery still exists. Slavery doesn't go away. You know what I'm saying? You can't just like, oh, people will enslave other people. Sheesh, years slavery. I think Korea is the biggest dipshit out of all. Yeah. So oh god. And your war meant to make the places better. America destroys everything, bro. No, no, man, no. You see, you're like when you say like we go in there to try to make places better. We don't. I don't know who told you that. We don't go in those places. We didn't make Iraq better. No, that's not what militaries do. Do militaries ever go in human history go into anywhere and make it better? Never. I don't know who told you that and why did you believe them. You know history just as well as I do. Any military that goes into any city does not make it better. No. Yeah, you're right. No, I don't. Why I was 18, 19 when I was in Iraq. You think I gave a fuck about the Iraqi people or what they no, dude. I wanted to get my ass home. I wanted to get home with all my fingers. Um yeah, man, nah, man, after 9/11, who really did it? Osama bin Laden. If you want to get in politics, we can talk about who did it, why we went this way, and why we went left. That's we can have that conversation. I can tell you what the military said. The military walked up to Bush and said, "We're invading a country. You need to pick one. There's Iraq, Saddam. We've already had a problem with him. That's an easy layup. There's Afghanistan. A bunch of crazy assholes live out there that no one cares about. We could bomb the shit out of Afghanistan for no reason all day. No one would care." So Bush goes, "Yeah, let's go." Did they really? Did people in Saudi or Iraq or no? But we have to fuck people up. After 9/11, we gotta go, baby. We gotta go. Make it up, lie to the American people because that's what politicians do, and we gotta go. We gotta go. America can't be seen being hit like that, like 9/11. And think about like America's enemies. America invaded Iraq and Afghanistan, a Middle Eastern country. Afghan is in Asia, so two different continents at once. It's great. There's no moral hierarchy here. Like you want like the U.S. military to do good or like, dude, doesn't work like that, buddy. Doesn't work like that. Oh, they're really doing this. They're going big out here, boys. Big out here. That's the Nemo memo. We need to change the government. Well, I like our structure, right? The structure of our government's pretty cool. As in, I don't need to go to law school to understand the laws of America. The laws can't be like radically changed because someone farted one day. Uh, the people, you have to change the people. It's always the people. People like to blame guns for violence. People like to blame a government for their problems. It's people. People that run things will end up destroying it. Eventually. Eventually. It's in governments. It could be in a bad CEO can run that shit like Hollywood. When's the last time everyone's been to Hollywood, or a movie? Because the fucking people at the top run that shit to the ground. They have Star Wars and all the cool like IPs and whatever new Twilight butthole things coming out. And yet they can't make a good movie if their fucking life depended on it. And I don't know what happened, but people get there and will fuck it up. And that's with government, with our military. I mean, Vietnam, people were in our military in Vietnam and fucked it up. People were in our government during that time and fucked it up with the draft, a bunch of bullshit like that. Can you imagine our government, our fucking loser government, whoever's in charge, telling us there's a draft? Like, no, in 2026, this ain't 1970s, homeboy. Like, the America's changed. You can't build that bullshit. And you're I was talking to my buddy. I was like, you think what? Like, you think you don't like our government, do you? He goes, no, not really, man. Like the people running it. And I was like, yeah, man, I get that. He's all, what if they want to draft your son? He goes, no. I was like, that's it, man. Like, just tell him no. you don't have to. You don't have to listen to the government. That's the worst thing. What did Ronald Reagan say? The worst thing that can happen is someone from the government showing up to your house and saying, hey, I'm here to help. They're not. They're not. I didn't call you, I didn't call you for your wisdom. But I know if I were president, there's decisions a president has to make that a president has to make. He's the commander in chief for a reason. And we give them, as Americans, we give them that power. And so I'm all cool with it, man. If Trump wants to bomb fucking the moon, I'd be like, yeah, man. I think every president bombs the moon. So you're not special, You're not special, man. You're just another president bombing another country. It's all good, man. Just don't bomb me. The boomers screw shit up. Yeah, the boomers. Yeah, what's up? Heart sympathy, brother. The boomers, man. There's a lot of boomers, bro. You got to really think about it. Like, I'm gonna run over this bird. Oh, run. Like, there's a lot of boomers with a lot of power. Boomers got a lot of power, a lot of money. You guys own a lot of stuff. Overall, in the bigger picture. Yeah. You guys were like the first ones in like the stock market and stuff, or whatever else was like kind of as your. You know what? I was the first in that. Video games came out when I was alive, and computers. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. That was some cool stuff back then, man. And you're another peasant doing their dirty work. Yes, 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 yes. We established that, man. I am a peasant. I'm no shame in my game, brother. I'm the guy that at your local medieval castle where I'm kind of just walking around and saying hi to the local tavern wenches. And I'm not the guy that's in near that castle. No, no, no. I'm the peasant, baby. I'm the peasant, man. I'm not doing much. And you're another peasant, man. We went over the peasant thing. We need bigger government. One world government. You sound like an idiot. No one said I was an idiot. No, sir. No one said I was not an idiot. You're. My own mother calls me an idiot, so you're not like telling me anything new. Tell me something new. If you're gonna insult me, damn it. Hey, Paul. We need a bigger government, one world government. I agree, Ransom. Well, you're down the right track, Ransom. Eventually, there will be like a one-tier government system, and we had it before. I think the boomers had a good life growing up, man. I think that was as closest to a one world system as you can possibly get. Think about it. China was it's still a very poor country. It's a poor country, and imagine how poor it was when Mao Zedong was running it. Holy shit! Russia obviously with belly ups, and that's pretty much it. That was the only two countries, we don't have that much competition, brothers. All you have to do is not fuck it up, man. You know what I'm saying? We just take it one couple years at a time. We'll start knocking down everyone's military eventually. And all the only military you got to kind of worry about, kinda, if China wants to kick it off. But can you imagine like 100,000 Chinese dudes trying to pick up a rifle? Oh, it'd be so sad. They would all die almost immediately. Oh, so sad. We don't want no, man. We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. Not poor. Your spelling's poor and your grammar's poor. But yes, China's very poor. Very poor. China's very poor. I can't name one thing China's ever built that makes me happy. You know, you can name a bunch of things Americans built. China don't invent nothing. They're run off. They're a copycat system. They're a communist system. They run off of copycats. A lot of cheap labor down there, though. You can get a lot of cheap labor done, and then you don't even have to pay them. That's the CCP for you. No, China. Oh, and remember, I'm not talking like poor as in value of money. I'm talking they really can't. I mean, when's the last time you heard China's was a good building society? It takes a lot of work to build boats across the seven seas and knowing the rip currents and the coral reefs and which way the direction the wind's blowing and yada yada yada. When's the last time you heard the great Chinese Navy fleet? 1,000 years ago, I know they had a really good fleet. Was the one of those Ming dynasties, or they had a huge Navy fleet. And I forget what happened to those fucking. Everything they have is better than anything you have. Who? You think someone what? China? Are you talking about China? China doesn't even have fresh water. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Willis? Dude. Oh, this is all right. We'll go the long way. True honor lies in those who put the well-being of others. That's some communist. That sounds some communist gobbledygook. The true honor lies in those who put the well-being of others above themselves, even in the face of great risk. That's communism. I'm not listening to that commie. Ban that motherfucker right now. Just kidding. We love you, man. Everything they have is better. Who's everybody? Who? China? Dude, we won back to back. We're back to back WW champions, World War champions, bro. We have a black plane shaped like a boomerang that no one that might as well be a spaceship to most countries. We have and you think we have 22 aircraft carriers. 22. The next closest is Russia with. Well, I think Russia. I don't think Russia even has theirs anymore. Then it's China with 2, and they don't work. Or you would see the aircraft carriers all over the place. They don't work. It's very hard to teach people how to land and take off from a moving pencil on the middle of the fucking ocean where there's monsters in there. Have you seen the ocean? When's the last time you, my man, have been by the ocean? Do you know what's in there? There are monsters in there, man. Dude. There's dead whales where I live. Beached fat 3,000-pound whales roll up to my beach and die. And once you get a good look at those big bastards, dude, you're like, oh, uh-oh. Dude, not good, man. Not good. They're so big. They're so big. Anyways, us Americans, I know, man, we live in a bubble, man. We live in a bubble. I get it. We live in a bubble, and us Americans, we just don't know what's outside of the world. But I know what's in Mexico. Not fresh water. I know what's in Europe. Not air conditioning. More people die in England of air conditioning than people die in America of gun violence. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? There's more people that live in America with more guns, and more people die in the UK of overheating, of not having air conditioning. Riddle me that. In China, you have zero say in the government. Zero. Absolutely zero. When Xi Jinping got elected, not one vote in government voted against him. Not one. Now, how is that possible? How is that? That's not even possible. If Howard was running for president right now and he had all the votes he needed to win, and I was the last vote, and my vote really didn't count, I would just vote no, just to piss him off. I would go, nope, I didn't vote for you. Like, why? I'm like, oh, everyone voted for you, man. I got to throw no in there somehow. Not one person in China, and it's not the people. The people can't vote in China. There's no election day in China and going to the polls and singing kumbaya. That don't exist. That don't exist. The biggest problem foreigners have is they accept us to end all the wars they started. Dude, people that aren't American just don't understand the freedom we have, dude. It's too much to comprehend for their little brains. I mean, they ask me, why do I need a gun? I'm like, because I can. It's a tool made to steal. Anyways, yeah, man, that true honor lies in those who put that's communism. That's some communism gobbledygook. You and I both know that sentence is a big bunch of communism. You're telling me I need to sacrifice my life for the better good of humanity? That is fucking communism, dude. I am not sacrificing shit. That's a European way of thinking. That you're obviously not an American, or you're some weird type of American that we don't like that well. That you're in this country and you think we're all one big happy family. And I'm telling you right now, we are not of equals. Effort. What is what makes us equal. Effort. You got to put in a lot of effort, and an American has to realize how much effort you put to realize that we're of equals. There's Americans that live around here that don't put in any effort in life, and we're not equal. That's not being equal. That's being a piece of shit. All that equality stuff, that's for our government. Me and my boys, we don't talk about all that crap. The government talks about all that crap. The boys back in the day wrote that all down on paper for us. We don't need to talk about that. That's all done. Effort. You got to put in little effort. Freedom ain't free, brother. Freedom is not free. It's cost and paid for by blood. And you're just a puppet and a cannon fodder. Dude, no shit. I know my place in life, and I don't try to go outside the bubble, devil dog. And I like my bubble. It's cute. It's friendly. I'm safe. My neighbors are nice. I see American ass and titties all day in California. All day. People work hard out here. Hard-working Americans out here in California. And we're turning Republican. Shit. Whoever would have thought that, boys? And if you're a Californian and you're complaining about gas prices, I'm telling you right now, the last like 10 to 12 years, Californians have voted on raising gas prices. So I don't want to hear this shit about gas prices going up. You voted on it like 3 or 4 times to go up. We owe like $3 a gallon just on taxes. It's insane. And that's just to the states, not even to the federal government. So it's, I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. Gas price, dude. Gas prices were a fucking. Oh, dude. I remember I got my permit, and the war in Iraq was happening with Bush, dude. Oh my god. I remember going to fill up with my brother, and we barely had money, dude. This was 2003, 2004, and man, my brother would put like fuck $130 in the truck, and dude, that was in 2004, man, and it's still 150, $160 to fill up a truck. Same, different. We got the entire Epstein files in the White House. What are you talking? What is that? I don't know what that is. Files? What files in the White? I don't follow you, sir. I'm not following what I'm not picking up what you're dropping. I hope you drop the bet. It's early. It's 0600 out here in California, dude. Yeah, in the morning, no one stops me from my morning glory. Not even you, private. Of your life, and it's 6 card. Thank you, Junior Michael Junior. Simplify, brother. Simplify. Thank you. My morning glory, brother. I mean, just to not be nagged to death. Look to tinker with your phone on the pot. Oh my god. Oh, I can't see shit. All right, boys. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Uh, the files guy is a third degree. I know. Yeah. Uh, oh, that's you, Michael Jr. Oh man, you got TDS, bro. Man, you gave me a good compliment about taking a dookie. Now you got TDS. We don't want you to have TDS, Michael. We need you. We need you here, locked in, man. Dude, if you want to bitch about Trump all day, just turn on the news, man. Just turn on CNN and shit like that. They bitch about Trump all day. You're like nagging. It's nagging. When people talk about another grown man and all this weird, dude, you're nagging. You sound like a chick. Chicks will nag you to death. It's their superpower. It's their superpower. You don't have to nag me, man. You don't have to nag me. It's their superpower. Dude, chicks will nag you until you snap. Like it's their only power, man. It's pretty crazy, right? Pretty crazy. Oh yeah, we can go. Yeah, man. People do have Trump derangement syndrome. It's weird, man, because that's all they can like wrap their heads around is like how this guy that's been in office for 2 terms, been American, he's like 80, all of a sudden becomes a Russian spy and likes to somehow the same people will read like, wasn't Trump the one guy was ratting on Epstein because he knew about all this weird stuff? Like he called the FBI about him in like 2001. like he knew all about this stuff. The FBI has records of it. Informant, and yet I don't care. I don't care what people do. It's like a story to me. In Florida and Washington D.C., it's so far away. The one thing these guys that have TDS are going to be absolutely shocked when someone like Trump gets reelected. Dude, it's going to be all over again the next 4 years, dude. I can already hear it. Whoever it is, they're going to say he's a Russian spy. He likes to bang hookers and get peed on in Russia. And what else did they say about Russia and Trump? Fuck, man. This Stormy Daniels, he likes to buy hookers. It's like, dude, like, guys buy hookers. That's a real thing. I don't know who like thinks guys don't get hookers and like OnlyFans doesn't exist and like weird stuff like that. Have you been to Vegas? Has your husband or boyfriend been to Vegas? Because if they have, I'm pretty sure they might have been. They could have. They could have. It's a very big possibility out there. It's not hard to find. Just go to a bar, and I'm pretty sure a pretty girl will come talk to you. And it's not because you're fucking good looking, because they know you're stupid and you have money. And trust me, boys, I'm the peasant. I'm the stupid one that falls for the pretty girl and her long spider eyelashes. They flutter. I don't listen to car people, and you're in a car. Dude, Iraq. I don't blame you, Iraq. I wouldn't listen to myself. But Semper Fi, brother, Semper Fi. I wouldn't listen to car people either, my friend. I just wouldn't do it. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I don't want to take advice from fools. To hear it from you. Where am I going? Left. If you're lost. Oh, nope. Straight. Son of a bitch. Old pulling here. Do the old roundabout. I don't listen to you. We know that. Yeah, man. Trump Jansen syndrome is a real thing, man. It's a real thing. I mean, dude, it's ruined people's lives. I mean, like all the weird famous people that like left America. You guys see like those weird TikToks of people like leaving America and going to Mexico? Like I saw a black chick decided one day she wanted to go to Mexico. I hate to say I don't think you understand how racist Mexican people can be, right? You think white people are racist? Go to Mexico and go walk around and see how racist you or China. You go to China, shit, son. You go to China, they'll look at you all funny. They'll look at you real funny like boy. They'll look at you real good like boy. Where are we going? Oh, that's right. I made the wrong turn. I made the wrong turn. All right. Right turn. Right turn. Straight. Gotta go straight. All right. We're locked in. Yeah, it's sad, man. It's sad. Yeah, those are the people that I'm talking about, devil dogs. Those are the people that are American or. And here's the thing, man. If you're a foreigner, you can't tell me how Americans should live or how. See, isn't that weird that a foreigner's trying to speak down to an American? Dude, I have weapons. You can't even buy a knife. Like, shut up. You know, I always in a playground with other kids. Well, it's usually the kid with the biggest stick makes the rules. And oh boy, America, we love our sticks. We love our sticks. But yeah, man, there's like Americans that live the nice American life that don't bring up politics, that totally agree on politics too, because they're all kind of stupid and no one really likes them. It is what it is. Oh man, did I go? What the f? Why am I? Oh no, we're good. We're good. We're good. I'm losing it, boys. I'm losing it. But there's people outside this world, man, that want free medical care and a bunch of other weird commie shit. But they're born that way. They think they deserve it. They think they were born into it. They think the government should suck their toes. It's weird, man. I really never met anyone like that. Like I know people. I know like one or two people that kind of talk like that. Well, just one. It's that just my mom's crazy fat friend down the road. She's fucking disgusting. But I don't know who really wants that shit. Have you ever met anyone that like try to convince you of like we should all have free health care? Sometimes when I listen to a podcast and like older dudes will bring it up. Not older dudes, but like I don't know, like I think I was listening to Joe Rogan and like all his friends were bringing up, "Why we need free healthcare. We need." It's like the government's. You don't want the government to do anything that involved with your health. That's like HIPAA, right? We got like big laws about that shit. And what if you're a smoker? What if you smoke? You think the government's gonna give you like the best lung cancer doctor? No, you're a piece of shit to the government, and you're gonna cost them a lot more money. They're not gonna help you. Free health care? What the? Go work for it. Hey, I gotta get a job at UPS. Great health care. You can just work 20 hours a week, dude. 20, 20 hours. That's where I work. I work at UPS again. 20 hours a week, and you get the bombest healthcare money can buy. The bomb. It's the bomb diggity, man. All right. Oh, man, that sounds nice. If you're lost, you can. Am I by a cemetery? Oh, shit. Sad, man. Sad. Yeah, man, there's been a couple of, speaking of cemeteries, there's been that dude, that would be assassin dude at the ball or whatever, man, from Torrance, California. Sad, dude. Sad. Very wealthy place of California. Good old Torrance. Good old Torrance. Very wealthy place. All right, now I'm going. I can't see shit. Oh boy. Oh boy. Very wealthy place out there in Torrance, California, man. That guy's probably never really had a job. Or he might be one of those people that, there's people out there that will just go for degrees and that and never use them and think there's a big open world for this weird, funky degree that he works so hard for. And man, if you're like, if you're riding high on the cloud and the minute that cloud disappears and you fall from grace or, there's no job for you that requires a letter person degree or whatever people fucking ethnicity studies. Once you realize there's no job for that, because that's not a real business. You can't make unless you're like into that weird stuff. But you can't make money off it. Can't make money off it. It's probably a bad idea. It's weird, man. Sad. It's a sad life, dude. Because that guy probably went in there kind of probably would thought it was like suicide by cop or something, you know. And now he has to spend the rest of his life hoping he doesn't get butt effed in prison. And it'll happen because he's a weird dude. He'll piss off the right person. And dude, like what is he? 31? Wow, dude. You're not gonna die till you're like 80 or 90. Fuck, dude. Oh, imagine spending 70 years in prison, dude. Oh, just you're rotting away slow. Your brain's just melting. Dudes are just going to town on you all the time in the shower because you're 110 pounds. People in California that grew up out here, we ain't doing good in prison. Bubba gonna get him, man. And he's not black, dude, and he's not a white dude. I don't know what like weird ethnicity or race he is, but when you go to jail, that shit matters. Because people in jail are poor and stupid. And the only thing poor and stupid people care about is what color you are. It's fucking the weirdest thing, to me. God, that's so weird, dude. Have you guys never been in jail or worked in jail, or I've worked in a jail before, man. It is the weirdest thing. Once you see it like being done and like people are willing to go along with it, their brains are gone, dude. Their brains are gone. If you're willing, and then that's what happens when you take away all the guns. You take away guns, you get something like a prison. Not good. Not good. Sad, man. Sad. Sad, man. That's just a sad. I can't like. I said this to my dad like 50. That's just sad. Just he deserved it, but it just you plan this whole thing out, man, and you look like an idiot. You look like an idiot. You traveled across the country. Like, you know what you should have done, young man? You should have traveled across the country and put all that time and effort into just getting pussy, man. Why, if you would have put that much, half that time and effort into like a female, she would have been all over your ding dong. I bet that guy hasn't gotten pussy, and I bet that guy's an ugly fucker. I bet you that fool has never gotten laid, and that's why he acted the way he did. Dude, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, I don't know, man. Like, you have to be. I'm too fucking lazy to. I don't even want to go shooting anymore. I'm just too lazy, man. That has nothing to do with me. These guys put so much effort, dude. It's just a lot of effort, man. Even that, what was that? Like the guy that took the CEO's life, the Mandaroni dude, the macaroni guy. Like his pretty ass, he's gonna. Oh, dude, the homeboys are gonna. You know it. Give him. He's been convicted, right? Oh yeah, he ain't gonna last too much longer, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like especially you go into prison for life off of like a political dealing. Like no one in jail gives a flying fuck what you did about hurting politicians or a CEO. No one's gonna dab you up in jail because you took down a CEO or almost got the president. Like jail don't even probably know who the fuck the president is, dude. They don't give a shit. They never cared. People in jail don't care about stuff like that, man. And you're gonna go in prison like, yeah, what are you in here for, big dog? Attempted murder. Oh yeah, who'd you try to go after? The president. Some dude in jail's gonna be like, you fucking idiot. Like, dude. Man, just sad, dude. It just hurt. It just saddens me, man. Because that guy is spending too much time on the Reddit and he's probably like that. What was that? The blue Twitter weird site. Just the weird stuff. The weird sites. Facebook. Fuck, man. You go on Facebook, everyone's complaining. It's like a nagging question, man. Complaining about things and how Americans don't understand this and that. Thank you for telling me what I don't understand. Says the guy that can't buy a weapon. to protect yourself. It's just a tool. It's made out of steel. Don't let it scare you. Don't let it scare you. If you're scared, man, got to go to church. If you're scared, go to church. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. It's not much. Not much, brother. Not much, brother. What else is? I mean, dude, like I thought about doing up the doors, Devil's Compound a couple more times a week. Well, I think once is enough. What you think, boys? What you think? I think once is good. Saves my voice. I was always worried about ruining my voice too. I used to do it 2, 3 times a day. Jeez. I'm happy. I'm not driving as much as before. Devil Dogs. It was wearing me down. The old job, the old career path I was doing. It was wearing me down, man. On to new and bigger, better things. New and bigger, better. Oh man, I don't know. You might be. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I thought about doing something Friday night, but nah, we'll just stick to Wednesdays. And the news cycle goes around, man. And I don't like talking about the news every day. It's fucking depressing. That's what I'm saying. The news is depressing because it's like all they do is film the stupid people doing dumb things, right? It's all about filming the stupid people doing dumb things. Dude, Elon Omar, that fucking crazy Somali retard. Boy, America special, where we can put a Somalian retard on Congress and she can, yeah, a foreigner can yell at a bunch of Americans how shameful we are. Fuck you. You can't shame people that already shame themselves, right? Dude, Americans make fun of Americans all the time. All the time. Into like a barber shop, there's jokes being laughed at. When people are making fun of the whoever football. Dude, you talk about Dallas, all people will talk shit about Jerry Jones all the time. Oh my God. The guy tried to insult me by calling me a peasant too. What a cannon fodder. Of course I'm cannon fodder. Who do you think I'm? You think I'm not the cannon fodder? I want to be the cannon fodder, right? I mean, what kind of? I don't want to sit in the back with the gear with the queers, dude. Shit, put me on the front line, devil dog. Peasant. Of course I'm a peasant. I'm a worker bee, man. We're all worker bees. We would be the people to get enslaved. We're too wild, baby. We're way too wild. If anything, I'm there. They gotta kill me or enslave me. I'm going down with the ship. Yeah, we're all peasants, man. We're all at the bottom of the totem pole. That's why America is built for us, man. That's why we represent our fallen very well, because they're just peasants too, trying to fly a plane to protect more peasants. Can you imagine peasants protecting other peasants? Amazing, amazing. And most peasants like us, man, we didn't go to judge school. We're not the smartest cookie in the world. So we kind of let things bygones be bygones. No harm, no foul. Live to fight another day. Do it again tomorrow. You're going to piss off that peasant, and that peasant will agree with that peasant, and that peasant will agree with that. See, that's America, man. That's America. I don't like talking about where guys got. And people make mistakes, right? And got to be, we all make mistakes. Down the highway, getting a little fender bender here and there. And shit, man, I'm so sorry. Problem, man. It's just plastic and steel. You know, you ain't gonna. The California sun looks good on you. Shit, girl. Sheesh. Thanks, Mama. Welcome in, Semper Fi. Good morning. Good morning. Good looking. What's up, baby girl? Oh, what was that? Oh, dude, that reminded me. The, so I was thinking of like a Friday night or Friday after next. One of those damn movies. I don't know why. Smokey. Yeah, man, it's all good. Everything works out. California sun shining. I slept like shit though last night, man. Oh, you know when you go to bed and you're just staring at the back of your eyelids. Oh boy, I can hear my dog sleeping next to me, just peacefully out. You know, can barely breathe. Oh, dude, I'm so jealous, man. Yeah, it's one of those nights you get home like around 10:30 or 11 and you finally get comfortable in bed, and then you go, fuck. Like this, I'm not gonna. You're not gonna really fall asleep till like 3, and you got to get up at 4:35. Yeah, that was that. That was that. And I feel like you almost were punched in the face and a swollen eyeball. That's how I feel right now. Like a hard, rough night of drinking. Good, man. Training them up, man. Everything's going good. How's everything on your guys' end? What's new? Anyone doing anything cool? New? How's the world? What's the other countries are like? What's going on? If you're lost in love, you will find summer and beach weather. Yeesh. Cold beer, good sun. I got to get my fat ass back in shape. I got to start running again. I got to do something. I got to do something. You will find me. Oh no, I got a baseball game tonight. Oh shit. Oh, do I? Oh, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Got another ball game tonight, boys. I have no idea where it's at. Oh man, well, that sucks. That throws the old wrench in the plans. I don't know. We got Iran surrendering today. Oh, surrendering today. Hopefully, that'd be nice. Get these freaking 9/11 Arabs to go sign a piece of paper. Oh man, we love our paperwork, man. I already talked about paperwork. You get our sworn enemy to sign a piece of paper saying they lost. Shit, it's over, bro. It's over. We win every time, man. We love having people sign paper and like making them look stupid and feel stupid. We like doing that. We like doing that to other countries. You know what I'm saying? It's a win-win-win. It's a win-win-win for all of us. I wonder, man. I mean, get anyone that pretend to be a honestly, God, I would. We killed so much of the leadership and like their military members. You get like a good costume person to create one of those IRGC military uniforms, which is probably not that hard to do. You make a big ceremony, a big communism ceremony. It's all like it's a magic show. You get that pretend, and with Trump, you get that guy to sign up thing. Like, oh, look at Iran surrendered. Sheesh, all done. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. I would fake it till I made it. Because you know those fuckers ain't coming out. I mean, who's gonna sign that paper? Something like no one cares who signs that paper, and whoever signs that paper, anyways, They're probably, the minute they go back to Iran, they're going to kill his ass. You know, right? If you think about it, you can't surrender to the Americans. Look at the people who signed Germany surrender away, dude. They were dead almost immediately. The minute Hitler got into power, they killed their asses, dude. Oh man, I hope someone signs something. Make a big ceremony out of it, you know, a couple American flags, a stupid desk, play the national anthem, have the 9/11 Arabs sit there and be like, all right, boys, sign away. Unconditional, I'll still bomb you when I want to, surrender. The end. That's it, man. And can you imagine? Oh man, like we don't have to listen to chants like "Death to America" and stuff. The California sun looks. Oh, sorry, read that one. Read that one. Grand what? Grand delusion is real. Shit, man. You're telling me. You're telling me. It's a good story, though, huh? It's a good story. It's not delusion. It's not delusion. Reality looks weird on your end. I know, brother. I know. Reality is a weird thing when you don't know freedom all that much. You got to understand, Devil Dog. Freedom's a wild thing, man. It's like a drunk girlfriend. You got to control her, man. You got to watch out. She might slap you in the back of the head just because she's kind of tipsy. She might stab you while you're asleep. You gotta watch out for freedom, baby. She a wild one. Have you really met a female American? The bitches are crazy. They have so many female Americans for the first time ever. Like chicks ever have like I meet an American girl. They'll kill you themselves. They'll kill you themselves. They'll kill you. Yeah, American chicks are crazy. They're the craziest. They're the craziest. If you had to pick like a bunch of chicks to go to war with, you pick a bunch of American females, dude. They'll kill everybody. They'll kill a bunch of dudes just because they don't like the dudes, right? Grand delusion? I don't know, man. Delusion, PTSD maybe, but delusion. It's not delusion if I turn on the CCP Chinese TV box that's in my room and listen to a bunch of you know weird news channels that tell you their opinion, and then I come up with my own opinion from those weird Chinese news stations, TV box, Fox, CNN, whatever thing anyone listens to. It's an opinion. Everything's just an opinion. Like I said, Devil Dog, actions speak louder than words. People can say all the nice things and all the hateful things they want, but at the end of the day, if you don't do what America says, just ask Saddam or the Ayatollah or Gaddafi or Adolf or Hiroshima. Yeah, you can't, because we have the biggest stick in the playground, and I play by elementary school rules, big dog. That's how I play. That's how the prisons work. That's how America works. And if you don't like it, you can always try to change it. But as long as I am around, I will play by these rules. And as a young boy growing up in America, and if you have a young son, men go by one rule: those who have the biggest stick make the rules, not what's in their pants. Not what's in their pants. You know what I mean? The who has the biggest stick makes the rules. And if you got it, and if they got a gun, you got to get a bigger one. That's how you win in life. That's how my grandpapa told me. That's how America was founded, right? Right? The King of England, Thought he had a bigger stick. Oh boy, was he wrong? You know, the Emperor of Japan also thought the Emperor of Japan, or who was it? Yamamoto or Tokyo? What's his name? Tokyo. They thought they had a big old stick until they effed up by bombing Pearl Harbor. I wish they could take that. I wonder if you can ask them. Man, I wish we didn't do that. You're drinking a Monster today. Hmm. Am I now? Am I now? Let's check it out. And if you're wrong, Jackson, never. What? Wait. Never. Rain. Only one type of rain I drink, boys. Oh, man. Shit. Hey, boys, I got good news. I actually got really good news. Shit, I got great news. Speaking of drinking, actually, to be quite honest, I always Google this stuff and grok it, or chat GPT to see if it's actually healthy for you. And I never find anything bad about stuff like this, these types of drinks. But I had my blood work and my urine tested. Flying colors. I'm a fucking healthier than shit. And I drank actually have a high cholesterol because I drank one of these before I went in. They were a little upset. They were a little upset with my test results because everything would have been good, but they're like, "Why do you have high cholesterol? You don't do you? What do you do?" And I was like, "Oh, I think I drank an energy drink before I went in." Don't do that next time. I was like, well, I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna drink the damn drink before my cholesterol will always be high because I'm not fasting. Guys, I will fail every test on purpose. I do not care. But anyways, just my cholesterol was super high, but that was because of that. But other than that, man, I'm healthier than shit. My blood was good. My liver, my what is it, liver and kidneys and stuff. All the goods are looking good, man. Looking good. Yeah, man, I was excited, man. I'm healthy. I'm healthy. I'm healthy. I hate that they draw your blood, and I had to do it for the VA for the old self check buddy check system that they got me going on. Um, yeah, it was pretty solid stuff, man. Pretty solid stuff. Pretty solid stuff. Actually, we can go to P-Town. Let me see something here. Am I tripping? It's not open yet. We got a couple more minutes. It opens, I think. Is it open? So I can't tell. Oh no, it's not. No, we got a little bit. We got a little bit. Do not. Oh wait, where is this? Oh shit! Wait. Ah, there it is. There it is. There she be. Do another run. Because this place ain't open yet. No parking. Oh, yeah? Watch me. Commercial vehicles over 5 tons. Okay, good. I can do it then. Watch me park here, Devil Dog. Watch me. Darn. That's not good. Um, Still closed. It's still early, man. Shit. Mm, Not good. Not good. We got to rethink this strategy, boys. All right. We got another 30-minute drive, I guess. Damn it. The stream keeps going. Stream keeps going. Hmm. Hmm. It's like I'm at fucking my old job, man. I literally feel like I'm at my old job right now. Bro, I'm so happy I got, man. Venice Beach is one of my favorite places, man. You're lucky to live so close to it. Oh, man. I haven't been to Venice in a while, brother. I really should, man. It's a shame that I don't go there as much as I should. Me and my boys used to go down there all the time, dude. It was dope back in the early 2000s, man. They used to sell a bunch of stuff there. Yeah, dude. The Muscle Beach, dude. The chicks were, dude. The houses right there. So if you walk up and down the boardwalk and have a good time and be cool, there's always people partying in those big houses, man. They always invite you in. You'll be, dude. I've been in some random people's houses, dude. Amazing people. Just hey, I fucking come on in, man. Me casa, su casa. I had a friend, dude. We did that. I had a friend. She went in this house, man. She went in the master bedroom and threw up everywhere in this house. And they were totally cool with it. They're like, oh yeah, no, we'll clean it up. No worries, no worries. She threw up everywhere. She was so drunk. I've never seen a girl that drunk before. She was so drunk. Oh, Venice is so gross now. Yeah. That's where I first got my medical marijuana license. Yeah, yeah, back in the day, yeah, everyone would go to Venice for sure, for sure. Man, this fucking place is pissing me off. Yeah, let's get out of here. Yeah, all right. We got another 30 minutes, boys. Hang tight, hang tight. Oh shit. I was my god, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. You know when you just kind of have a brain fart? Oh, 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 that hurt. Oh, that hurt my head. Oh, that hurt. I was looking at the wrong building. And it's not like, oh, just, when you disappoint yourself. I like, when you used to, you're younger and your dad or mom go, Matt, I'm not mad at you, man. I'm just disappointed. And that hurts more than being, you're like, oh, shit. That's, I felt like I let myself down right there. Oh, that hurt my head. I was fucking, oh my god! All right. Do you ever miss your route? Man. Every once in a while, Jackson, I kind of think about my old job. My old job. What? It's been, I guess I kind of do, and I like my old boss. My boss's boss, my regional manager. He'll text me every once in a while and ask like if I joined ICE or anything. He's like, "Hey Matt, how's everything going, brother?" He's like 65-year-old dude. How's everything going, man? Old cigarette sales, been the, fucking guy's been with the company for 40 years. So, are you joining ICE yet, Matt? How are you doing, brother? He was like, he loved me, dude, because, I was good at my job, but he's a big, like patriot, military guy. And and then my boss, like my direct boss, he was, hardworking dude, you know, tough boss, did his job, you know, treated me well and motivated me in the right way. I do, yeah. I miss the driving around. I do miss driving. I don't miss it, but I do miss it, Um, I think about it the same way I think about like, the Marine Corps or playing fucking sports back in the day. When I think about it, I always try to remember like what really pissed me off about that job. And then I'm like, okay, I'm good. Once I start thinking about it, it's like, all right, I'm good. And the one thing that really pissed me off about my job is not that they sold, not that they fired a bunch of people, got rid of my coworker that was an awesome person. I don't really care about that. Business is business. It was that I got a new boss. and he was fucking awful, and he smelled. He sat here, his breath stunk, dude. And then the first day I worked with him, man, me and this dude getting an argument outside of a shop in front of people, dude. I was over it. I was over it. I was over it, man. It was time to walk, you know. It was time to walk. I do miss driving. I do miss my tactical minivan. You know, I miss all the cool shit. I do. But it's same in the military, man. It's like I miss running and gunning with my boys and goofing off all day. But man, I don't miss like the 3 hour formations, you know, the fucking dumb games that you have to play, the fuck games, you know, the cut you have to, you know, the uniform maintenance and oh, just it wears you down, you know, and I just, oof. And you know, with me, I had the opportunity because of my pension, all that crap through the military, and I had an opportunity to walk when I did, you know. Yeah, it's been, you know, my life's been changed a lot, brother. It's been one, boys, my bad. How to, how to, how to fix something on the old live stream. How to fix something on the old live. Speaking of that, get out of here. Get out of here. There we go. There we go. Yeah, sometimes I miss it. Sometimes I miss it. Sometimes I miss it, man. But I got something new. I got something in the works. I got something new going on. So, you know, it's just a matter of time. It's all good. And then I'll miss this job and I'll miss this job. You know, it's ongoing. But I miss my route, man. I miss the freedom I had. The freedom at that job was nice. You can go around. I can just stop, have lunch on the beach. The problem was a lot of Habibis, man. I got to speak to a lot of Habibis. Got to shake a lot of hands and kiss babies, dude. I couldn't play the corporate game anymore. That was why I really quit. It was the corporate game. It was the corporate game included with caring about people's businesses that I stopped caring, you know. After a while, like you know, the new company, it just I you know, I care about my job. I cared about the guys I did business with. I treated them utmost respects. I if I promise someone something, you know, call me on the weekends. I'll go on my off day. I don't care. I don't care if my company gets mad that I work not on the clock. There's things I just got to do that's got to be done. And then, you know, leadership changes. They don't really care about that anymore. They do this, they do. It's like, all right, yeah, it's over, man. You know, a lot of Habibis though. Got a lot. Speak to a lot of people from the Middle East, and which is, you know, cool, especially from what I did being in the military and kind of knowing a lot of that background. It gave me actually a way in, you know, to doing good business with these guys because they're these guys that, you know, Middle Eastern dudes that come from these places. They're hard. They don't trust nobody, man. They're hard nosed business guys. They're very good at shaking and baking, and they don't really trust people. So, you know, they even me. You know, I met a guy once, dude. He escaped Saddam's wrath in like before the war, before the invasion. I think he said like early 2000s. And I was like, oh, dude, I went to your home country in 2007. Yeah, my bad. Retired is the best job I've ever had. Howard, thank you, brother. Yeah, feels good, man. Feels good. Feels good. It feels good having one foot out the door. Yeah, that's. I'm not fully retired, but I got one foot out the door. My body was already out the door. My body shut down like the year I got out of it, but my mind. It took me a while. And I might figure something else out though, you know, but I just couldn't do the corporate America. I couldn't shake the hands and yes sir, answer the phone, at 6:30 in the morning and answer the emails all the time and fucking act like I give a shit about this guy's payment that he didn't receive, but he didn't receive it because he's lying to me. I should have never paid him. This is the banter, the banter of business. I just couldn't pull myself to do it anymore, man. My dad is living his best retired life playing COD all day. Shit. Call of Duty, dude. The COD, man. Ups is a good gig. Oh man, I used to work at UPS, man. I might go back. I might go back working these doors. Start loading boxes again. Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. We'll see. Good insurance. Good insurance. I might be already there. I might be outside the warehouse right now. Hey, give me a sec, boys. I'm gonna run inside. We'll get going. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Where's my wallet? Oh, I need my good goods. Hey, Robert, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Give me a sec, brother. I gotta get out. I'm gonna go inside and check in. Check in with the old somebody. I gotta check in with somebody. Very important. I check in with this person. Very important. Very doing all right. Thanks. Nice, man. Nice. Give me a second, brother. Word is there's going to get rid of the warehouse guys and bring in robots. If I ran any company that had people in there, I would absolutely try to replace them with the robots. Absolutely. People are the worst. Why would you want to hire people to do a job when you can hire a robot? Robots don't talk and they don't get injured. I don't have a good enough heart to care about people and their weird jobs. If I own the company, I would want to make as much profit so I can go home to my hot wife and show her how much money I made and bang her all night. That's it. That's what I would do. I would fire everybody almost. Be right back. Okay, hold on, shit. I'm late. Give me a second. There we go, boys. Wait. Tick, tick. Are we ticking? Check, check. I'm on a route right now. Got you in my earbud as I drive. Hey, my man, my man. Super fire, Jackson. Hell yeah, man. See, like people like us, us folk got to kind of stay together a little bit. And you're back. All right. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it, man, for all the help. For all the help. I don't like looking stupid, but sometimes you gotta. uh, yeah, the whole like robot, like yeah, here's the only pushback I got on that. Like the robots, like if UPS hires a bunch of robots and they can fire an entire union. Imagine that. Imagine UPS fired their entire union. Here's what I hear it like when sometimes when I listen to Joe Rogan or other podcasts, people will bring up like universal health care or no basic income or especially if AI or robots start doing other jobs. I just the only thing I want to tell people out loud is why do you think someone's going to pay you? The minute we're replaced by robots and all that stuff, that's it. We're not getting this weird paycheck from the government because all our jobs are taken up. When is the government doesn't care? Like, I'm not that important for the government to be like, hey, AI and robots have taken over most jobs. Here's what you would be making if you had, it doesn't work like. I don't think it works. The companies will just take the money. Why would the companies pay non-worker? You know what I'm saying? The government can't force companies to. The companies will leave America. They're like, fuck you. I'll open my shop in Mexico and sell you a bunch of really cheap labor crap. Yeah, the robot thing. It's. I mean, if I were anyone in charge of like a FedEx or UPS, any logistics where it take people or I needed a bunch of people to pick shit up for me, I would figure out how to hire a bunch of robots and fire everybody. How did I get here? Why would we get like a universe? Smart guy. I love listening to that type of podcast, and I love the fighting. I love the MMA stuff. But he always talks about or like not just him, but he's the only name that fucking everyone knows. Hey, and you got weed more legal or illegal, more legal. Ah, and like mushrooms and stuff. Good stuff, man. But they always bring up like universal basic income. That means the government is taking money from a company or whatever and then giving it back to no, that ain't working. That's not how business is run. I don't know what's gonna happen, dude. Skynet or sheesh. I don't know, but our military, our military's balls deep in drone production and how, dude, AI and drones. If you can get like 50 of those fuckers up in the air, just eyeballing, the front line with 4K high def 1480p solar panel vision, dude, nothing can move on the front line, man. That's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Wars have changed since I've been there 100%, man. I never had to deal with drones. I didn't have to deal with like the weird, even like, even if we fought Iraq today, they would have some sort of drones, right? For sure, they would have to. Yeah. I couldn't, I can't imagine me doing what I did in Iraq and have to worry about. Oh no, man, that's that is probably being gutted as we speak right now. Yeah, I don't know. What, why would someone pay me a basic income for not helping the government? I don't know, man. That's going to be a weird thing, but to say it, man, like, you know, if you can be replaced by a robot, your job wasn't that important. That's the whole point. Like, you can't stop efficiency. Americans like to be efficient. We want paperwork done right. When we call someone, we want someone to pick up and get it done. We like things getting done, right? Efficient, more efficient. You have to use them, and you can't slow it down. You can't. And if a job like factory workers, like if you go to China or communist countries, they will still have factory workers because that is how you suck up unemployment. Oh shit, this dickhead, right? So if you have a factory that can be replaced by just a normal machine that we have in America, that make needs a maintenance guy and one or two people to operate it nice and slow, and they don't even want those machine lines because it gives people something to do. It's cheap. They get the same job done. It's not efficient. It's not time saving, but the government looks good. The government's numbers are good. The unemployment's down because everyone has a job that can be replaced by a machine. So same thing. If there's a machine doing a job, but there's a couple Americans that have to maintain it, well, maintenance will always be a thing. But push a button, make sure it functions right, and supervise the machine to do the job. If you can be replaced by a robot or AI, then it's efficiency, man. It's evolution efficiency. I like being efficient, and if I'm a CEO or I work for a big ass company, man. If you got to be on time and get your T's got to be dotted and your I's got to be crossed at all times. If I can fucking have people not bitch at me all day and just be a robot and get things done, that's it, man. It's efficient, more efficient, done faster, done quicker, cleaner, smoother, better, bigger, faster, stronger. I don't have to worry about you know, Felicia fucking taking a sick day to get her nails done. I have to worry about you know, white trailer track park girl fucking having another baby daddy domestic violence call or getting pregnant and missing 9 days and the insurance and this. I just want a robot to get the job done. If you do anything else during the job, you're wrong. That's totally wrong. I don't care. I will replace you with a robot. See, it's just easier. I don't have to deal with people's problems, right? Especially in California. In California, man, if you run a company in California, the employees have all the rights. You're not in a union, but you might as well be. Robots, except for these guys. I want these guys to be picking up trash all the time. Pick up trash. I throw trash out my window all the time, so people like that can pick it up. Because people like that commit crimes. Those are community service people. We call them Caltrans. They're people from prison we pull out to go clean our shit. So I got to keep the business going, right? It's a good business. Just kidding. I don't. They have a higher electricity bill. Robert. I didn't think about that, man. The electricity bill is going to be off the charts, dude. If you have a bunch of like AI powered fucking robots. It's gonna be off the charts. Like what Mattis? What did I hear? Always hear it like for concert people, like just to turn on Madison or like WWF too. I used to hear it a lot. Just to turn on the lights at Madison Square Garden in New York is $80,000 right off rip, dude. To turn it on is 80 grand, and like 80 grand for every hour or something. It's insane amount of money, man. Yeah, I didn't the electricity bill because those mugs got to be powered like it's not Iron Man where their power is like nuclear reactor inside their chest where they can just walk all day. And the maintenance on these things, the computer maintenance and the robotic maintenance. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, we got a lot. I'm not that worried about it, Devil Dogs. It's a long ways to go, man. The computer, the maintenance. I mean, dude, be a mechanic. The best thing you can do is be a mechanic because people hate fixing shit, especially machines and car parts, and e-bikes. E-bikes, you got to fix those fuckers too now. Learn how to fix things, and remember, like chicks don't like fixing shit. Right? When's the last time you saw a girl go? That door is a little crooked on the hinge. You can kind of see it kind of leaning. As a guy, you kind of see that, and you tighten the screws, kind of check the door, maybe bust out the tape measure. Guys like fixing stuff. Chicks don't. So if you're a dude and you're worried about futuristic jobs, man, just learn how to fix the machines, and shit, you would have all the power in the world. It's like plumbers, dude. Plumbers and electricians. Like you have a power outage in your house, and like your electrical box you don't know what the fuck is happening to your electrical box, and you're like, oh shit. Dude, electricians, man, they come in there, they know exactly what's up, they know what wire goes where, they know how everything's set up, and they know if someone fucked you and set it up wrong or different. They have like electrician or convention center where they get together and figure this stuff out. It's pretty sweet. Or like a plumber for like a septic tank. Shit, man. Be one of those guys. Shit, man. I'll pay you, dude. Man, dude. You can ask for anything. Oh, you're the guy that cleans up septic tanks. Yeah, dude. Shit, they probably could make 100K because no one wants to do that fucking job, dude. Great health insurance too. Gotta have it. Gotta have good health insurance. We're convict. Yeah, yeah. For free. Oh, yeah, yeah. We still have slavery. You just saw it. You just saw. We out here in California, we like a little slavery. So if you do the crime, we will enslave you for like 12 hours on the side of the highway. Hope to God no one hits you. Dangerous job out there. And you got to clean up all of our trash. It's great. I wish, man. That's what I'm saying, man. If you had me in charge of anything, I would have fucking prisoners out here picking up trash and erasing graffiti. And oh my God, they would be working all the time. I would have them in the chain gang jumpsuits with the stripes, the black and white stripes. I would have them win the ball and chain so they can't run. Or fucking, you know what? Go run across the highway. I $30. A car is not going to stop for you, and it's going to hit you going about fucking 90 miles an hour out here on these ferries. Oh yeah, I would stand there like, go for it, man. If you make it across the highway, you're free. How about that? I'll expunge your record. I'm making sheesh, doing a laundry route. Such a shit job, but the money is worth it for me. Now, oh man, whenever power goes out, I get excited. Follow society, I'll thrive. Yes, you do the. Every prisoner owes a debt. Period. Oh, of course, dude. Oh wait. Let me read Jackson. What was it? I'm making? Damn, man. We're doing a laundry route, so like a linen route. So you just like drive around and pick up linen and stuff. Oh, see, man, laundry, bro. You shit, man. I mean, the basic jobs are the best. I mean, people need that shit, man. Like, a job, like, you say it's a shit job, but shit, man. I think joining the military is a shit job because you're literally picking up shit all day. Yeah. No way, man. That's a good job. Your laundry. Am I reading that laundry right? Laundry, like getting out of the wash and dry laundry. Man, you're around like warm. Have you hugged? Have you got? When's the last time you grabbed clothes out of a dryer, bro? That shit's nice. You're telling me that's nice? Get your blanket on a cold day, punching hot, and you lay in your bed. Oh man. Or your socks. You know, you put on like really warm socks. Oh, it's like heaven. That's paying you 140K a year, bruh. You're killing it, dude. Keep that shit. That's what I'm saying. Ransom. Just keep it until you literally, physically, mentally just are burnt out, dude. That's what I did. I didn't make that much. That's a lot. That's a good chunk of change. I made good coin, man. I made good coin at my last job, but I knew it was coming to an end when I sat in my car and I can still smell my boss's breath. And like I would go out to lunch. I fucking hated it. I was like, oh yeah, we're done. We're not getting along. We're not getting along. We don't need walls here. We gotta go. And that's right, brother. Shoulder to shoulder. Dress right, dress. Front and center. Yeah, uniforms, linens, and floor mats. I just stop in at the companies and pick up the dirty, drop off the clean. Oh yeah, man. I know exactly what you're talking about. And even on base, like in the Marine Corps, we are oh, how was it at school? I forget. So yeah, when you're on like in boot camp and stuff, um, I don't really remember. I, I boot camp. They get you have your own. It's a double bunk bed, so your battle buddy sleeps on top or whatever. But you get your linen, your two sheets, and your wool blanket. And every couple of weeks, we would have to pack them up and ship them away to get washed. And the linen guys would come in. And this is boot camp, so we don't really get to talk to nobody. Um, we don't, we get these new sheets, two sheets and a wool blanket, green wool blanket. And when these guys would come in, dude, the linen truck, oh man, these guys were the best. Dude. These guys were so cool. They were so cool. And then they gave us, we couldn't really talk to them, but they would kind of goof off a little bit with us when we get our new, they know because they've been doing this forever. But they would give us those warm, nice, clean and warm sheets. Oh man, yeah, I'm telling you, man, the little things, boys. I could fight a war if I can take one shower like a week, maybe, hopefully with some like semi warm water. I'll fight a war for you if I can get some clean sheets and a nice bed. Oh shit. I mean, then you were talking about a weight of my heart. Ooh, man. No, man, good gig, man. That's a good, and it'll never die, man. A robot can't drive somewhere, sign some paperwork, talk to the owner, and grab a bunch of linen, pack it up in the truck, and take it away. For a robot, that man, very difficult, very difficult. I don't know. It's about the paperwork. I don't care about the lifting or taking it from place to place or the driving. I'm talking about the customer service with the paperwork, man. God, I don't think robots are really good at signing stuff. I don't know. I could be wrong. That's some insane pay for that job. Yeah, man. I make 180 a year. That's good too. I take care of elderly and deaf. Shit, Robert. That's a man. That's a that Robert. That's got to be a stressful job too. Even your job. That's a good job for a soul. But that's got to be pretty tough too. Though. I mean, people are people, and whether they're up or down or left or right, you got to deal with people. That's tough, man. That's a tough gig. It's a good. That's got to be a good feeling gig, man. Way more than me. Way. cigarettes are not a good business to get into. Cigarettes are not a good business to get into. Not a good profit margin. It's a penny profit margin. I mean, each pack sold. I could tell you how much each pack sold, and how much profit the company makes. I can almost probably guarantee it's each carton of cigarettes is probably at the factory, all said and done, like $2 to make, probably less. Shipping and handling, the companies take, you can jack that up to these day and ages, probably like 39 bucks. No, that's fuck. Probably 39 bucks. When I was there, it was 19. When I first started in cigarettes, the company would make, I think, $10 a carton, $5 a carton. The company would make about $5. So yeah, every company probably makes $5 a carton. By all said and done. So if you're buying American spirits for $160, just so you know, that money is not going back to the company or any of the workers. It's going right to the state of California or to the federal government. Mainly whatever state you live in. Cigarettes are sold by state. But no, I mean, so yeah, I mean, if you're and not a lot, and it's been a downward spiral in cigarette. Yeah, I didn't make that, dude. You guys, fucking, I'm in the wrong business. I'm in the wrong business, devil dogs. We can go this way. Probably cigarettes, and not a lot of people smoke it. It's very, yeah. Linen though, man, how much would you pay for clean sheets? Seriously, man, I would almost give you a blank check. That's business right there. I would love buying clean sheets, especially if I have like a girlfriend or wife. You need clean sheets, man. You need clean sheets. Everyone needs it. Safety, and that's health issue. So your job's forever, brother. Cigarettes, not good, man. But I clean up. Trust me, I don't want to do that. Oh yeah. Oh, for sure, dude. If you're dealing with, oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, if you're dealing with people, yeah, you're cleaning up after them too. Absolutely. We got a guy we call Shitter Bob. He was a pot. Oh, oh yeah. Oh wait. He has a porta potty business. He's serious. What? Oh yeah. See, dude, like porta potties, dude. I'm telling you, there's money to be made. You got to find what people are obsessed with, and Americans are obsessed with cleanliness, safety, freshness, newest, you know, safest, efficientest, being efficient. Yeah, porta shitters, man, absolutely. I mean, dude, you got to clean those things. You got to get them certified. You have to have someone from like probably the state and all over. You got to. I mean, you can't just buy and leave that shit. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of paperwork to porta potties. You can't just put one of those fuckers out there, man. If someone finds out you haven't been cleaning it or taking care of it, that's how diseases start, dude. Oh no, that's safety, right? That's safety. You got to be safe. Oh man, I didn't never thought about like a porta potty business. There's some things like I didn't know you could get into that business. To be honest, it's something you just don't think about. You don't know, we don't know. I hate that saying, and I say it all the time. You don't know, we don't know, because every once in a while you don't know something and you find out something and you go, "Oh fuck, I didn't know that. Now I know. Don't do that or whatever." Man, I have a good relationships with Porter Johns, my boys. Man, boot camp, the Marine Corps boot camp, the only time you have to yourself ever is when you go, well, I mean, basically in the Marine Corps in general, is when you go to the bathroom and most of the bathrooms, like in the Marine Corps, there's no stall door because people like to do weird stuff and take their own lives in bathrooms in the Marine Corps. It's the weirdest thing. It's weird. But man, every once in a while, I was able to use a porta john, and for those like 4 minutes of closing my eyes and passing out were the best. Dude, I fell asleep in those things. You'd go and like take a piss. I would take a piss sitting down just so I could. Then someone would boom hit the fucking door. And, oh, I'm up. Okay, let's go. And I'd have to pull up my pants again, dude, because they knew the drill instructors knew if you go in there, you're gonna and you sit down, you're gonna fall asleep in there. Oh, they were so gross, dude. Oh, they were so gross. I got in trouble actually. I went in a porta john and I was just taking a piss. It was like in the middle of like the shooting range or like field exercises or something. And I do my business. I get out, the drill instructor like yells like, "Who the fuck has a Sharpie or pen or something to write your name with?" I was like, "Oh, dude, I do. It's part of our gear. Of course I do." So, drill instructor. Boom! I pull this big old Sharpie out, and he goes, "Good, devil dog. Were you just in the head?" I was like, Yes, yes, I was. Matter of fact, I think you saw me run out of there. But he thought I like graffitied the inside, and I was like gonna get in a lot of trouble. And I was like, I didn't know what was going on. I was like, what? You asked for a Sharpie, man. I gave you a Sharpie. I kind of heard him talk about the graffiti. I was like, wait, I didn't do that. And I was so stupid about it. They looked at me and said, I don't think Matt did that. He doesn't know what we're talking about. I didn't have guilty. I was just like, man, I thought you wanted a pen. I didn't fucking write Thug Life on the bathroom stall. Who would do that? If anything, I was going to sleep, drill instructor. I don't know how many power naps I've taken on the clock. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah. Even the bosses take power naps. Everyone has to. Do you want to just like in the parking lot for 10 minutes? You got it, man. You got it. You go crazy. My brother worked a summer job at the ship plant between calls. He'd come home smelling like. Who wrote that? Is that Howard? Who's that? Your cousin? Your brother? That's a good memory. That's a good memory. That's a good memory, dude. That's a good memory. You and your brother, dude. I kind of started crying. That's a good memory. You gotta have that memory of your bro, man. I mean, you got to bring that up every once in a while. Remember that time you worked at the toilet factory, bro? Like, sitting on the job. I don't know how many. Only one person got away with calling me Robbie, and that where my oh Robbie. Robbie, I like the name. Robbie. Kind of Bobby, but Robbie. It's like it sounds like a father son name. That's like a friend saying, "Hey, Robbie." Maybe. It's a Rob. What's up, Rob? Robbie. It'd have to be like a joke if I was saying, if I was ever to call you Robbie, it'd be, kind of, it's too long. Yeah, that's like, my mom calling me Matthew. She calls me Matthew. She don't call me Matt. But if like anyone else called me Matthew, I'd be like, shut the fuck up. Little kid crossing. Little kid crossing. Pay attention here, boys. We got light out. We got light out. When I go fishing at Seal Beach, I see the seamen come in on the boat from the oil rigs in the ocean. Now what? Now that would be a scary job. Yeah, oil rigging. I don't know anyone that's done that. You know, I shockingly, right? I don't think so. I don't think I like. Oh no, I don't know anyone that's like been an oil rigger. I am sure that job's scarier than shit, man. You're out in the middle. I'm telling you, you're in the middle of the ocean with monsters and fucking oil that can light on fire and big steel drills and chains everywhere and things that if something snaps, it can just hit you across the face and kill you. Like, oh, I've never met one. I want, you know, that firsthand experience where someone can explain to me, like, oh, yeah, this, you know, every morning we kind of have a little shack. We get up, me and the boys got to go out and like do something. I'm not really sure what they all do. And you got to stay there for like months on end. That's why in Long Beach, all the strip clubs are by Long. Damn good titty bars by Long Beach because all the oil riggers and they're port stripping. Well, if you're a normal Joe Schmo, don't go to a strip club by the ocean. A lot of horny uh, 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 oil riggers and shipping, you know, people on boats. They come off and you know what they do. Those boys do in the Navy. Imagine what the free folk do in a big oil rigger or oil transporter. Probably a lot of homo shit. Then they go to the titty bar and spread their homo disease everywhere. It's gross. It's just gross. It is just gross. Gold? I go what? 369. Damn you fine. One more time, get low. You did that on purpose. I know you freak danced that song, Gold, back in the day. I know you used to pop that thing back in the day on 369. Little John. Get out. Oh, what's up? 369 in Oklahoma is ridiculous. How much is it? How much was it, Gold? Like normally, like 250, 249. Dude, if it's lower than 249, I'm gonna be super fucking jealous. 369, dude. It's three. I think at. I think I'm about 319. Or I'm sorry, 619 out here. It'll jump between 589 and 619. Not good, dude. To fill up my personal vehicle, man. $163 for 25 gallons. 229. That's Oklahoma? And $2.29? Oh, oh. That would be like $50 to fill up my whole truck. That would be so cheap. 360. And I know someone that owns a gas station. They said it'll probably go up 40 more cents. And yeah, yeah, it's not done going up. It's not over. Yeah, yeah. Damn. Damn. I'd see in California. I think we pay like $3.69 just on taxes. Just because fucking people here are so stupid, they voted for raising our taxes on gas. Yeah, that for people in Oklahoma, that dude, every state's different, man. People in Oklahoma, a very Republican city. Their gas, California, fuck it, raise my gas prices up. We all deserve it, dude. In California, raise them up. We all deserve it, right? But if you're in Oklahoma, I think every state is different. I would screw over people in California just to save people in Oklahoma. I would, man. Somehow, I don't know how that's done, or that's it. But I fucking man. See, honestly, man, our gas 69 cents, maybe $4 normally out here in California. It can get pretty low. It can get pretty low. It can get pretty low. I haven't seen it at $3 in a long time, but $2.29, bro. What is that? $2.29 a gallon. It'd be $100 for my truck to fill up, just about. Is that right? Am my math's off. I don't. I have no idea. I have no idea. I can't do math right now. We still oil. We still oil. We drill oil in Oklahoma, so that's why it's cheap. Plus, the average wage here is only $12 an hour. I didn't even know. See, here's the thing, man. When you're in California, but when someone tells me that Oklahoma drills their own oil and shit, I'm like, God damn it. Why is California so fucking stupid? I think they did try to start those oil Bakersfield. Bakersfield's oil fields were getting shut down. I mean, I live next to like a couple oil fields, like little ones that they found. California used to be full of oil fields, so they're there. Like you'll go to downtown LA, in between two multi-million-dollar skyscrapers, there'll be an oil well. The like pump ones, you know, the ones that they always remind me of an animal, like drinking water, like a horsey. So I noticed in California they're starting to, I think, do something with those because I see like trucks and stuff like that. But fuck, man, I forget, man. I forget that like Oklahoma. So stupid, man. And I'm sure the state of Oklahoma makes great revenue off that oil they sell to their own citizens for like cool shit. I don't know, or save money for you guys get tornadoes and dust storms and repairs and maintenance and whatever else happens in Oklahoma. I'm sure they got a big slush fund of money to be used for the citizens, right? I mean, that's what they should do. They should make money off the people in just a case of emergencies or whatever happens to a city and you need a bunch of money to pay for something and pay for people. Oh man, that hurts my heart, man. And it's see with cow. See, I remember seeing my friend in New Hampshire, and you go to the local place, the minimum wage job, and you'll see a young teenage dude or a young teenage girl be the first job they've ever had. Working the cash register, taking the order, mixing the drink. You might see that. I'm assuming if I drove into Oklahoma and went to like the Jack in the Box, I will see an average young person. In California, you will see older people. You'll see a 45, 50-year-old person working a minimum wage job, which isn't $12 out here. It's like 22. And they kind of barely speak English. And they fuck up the order all the time. They fuck up the order all the time. If you come to California, go inside, order the food, open the bag, look. Oh my God. Dude, it's not hard. It's not hard making a bean and cheese burrito from Taco Bell and not putting onions in them. I don't know who's paying you $22 to do that. Usually a teenage girl or teenage boy from high school that needs a worker permit or work job should, dude, unreal. 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 My own state. I would have to drive 2 hours to go in the. Oh, dude, yeah. I was like, wait, you're talking about getting. Wait, you have to drive 2 hours to get Yak in the Yak? Holy shit. Oh man, 2 hours. Man, Gold. There's one every like 5 miles in California. But if you drove those 2 hours, you would probably see some high school kid, sophomore, 15, 16, trying to get those like work hours for school to get, whatever, you know what I'm saying. Kentucky governor called a state of emergency and removed the state gas tax. Son of a bitch. Really? That will save 10 cents at the gallon. He said he was imploring that the Fed to drop the 18 cents. Kentucky did that. Oh, really? That and the state of emergency, dude. That was at 28 cents a gallon. 28 cents a gallon, and let's say I got a 30-gallon tank. That's a good chunk of change. That's a good chunk of change over year, dude. Dude, if you guys ever want like how much money people would have if there was no like, just like cigarettes. I'll treat each gallon of gas just like cigarettes. The company will make $5 for every gallon they sell, and that is it. And if you got rid of like the state and federal tax for cigarettes, fuck, they'd be like back to $10 a carton. Gas, shit, man. If you got rid of the state and federal tax in California of gas out here, it would be like $2.29. It would be almost the same price as Oklahoma. You would see people in California. Oh my god, not be all fucking pissed off all the time. Oh my god, you'd see everyone be so much happier. Imagine the whole world being or all of the United States just being happier. They could do it in the state of California. Just that. Oh my god, dude, that Kentucky, dude. Oh, why don't they do that? Why don't every state does that? That's such a good idea. I didn't even think about that. See, you don't know, we don't know. Why don't they? Why doesn't every state do that? It's a state. Gas prices are going up. I think each state should take into accountability. Yeah, state of emergency. Take away the. Even Trump should do that. Shit. Why can the federal government do that? Could they take away just the tax? I guess the federal government can do whatever the fuck they want. They're the federal government. I guess they cannot. I mean, wow. I didn't even think about that until like someone in the government does it. I'm like, oh shit, you guys can actually do stuff like that. I didn't know like Kentucky can just say, hey, it makes sense. It makes sense. Of course they can do that. They're the government. Man, that would fucking hate it. See, what is it? I mean, that's a great idea. If our president doesn't want to, just end the tax on gas. Damn, dude, I didn't. That hurts my brain because that's not like gold. That's like you can't. Well, uh, if you're a governor or if you ran your state, I wouldn't want my own citizens in my own state like blaming the president. I would be like, all right, fuck, you guys can blame whoever, but as a governor, I'm cutting the state taxes for you guys. We got to kind of shorten the budget up because we're not getting obviously your money from gasoline. But this way, we drop you guys are fine. And dude, what a great governor! What a great governor! What a great idea! You don't know what you don't know, man. Jesus, Oklahoma. No. They want everyone on the verge of losing it. Yeah, I saw. Oh yeah, man. I believe that, Ransom. I believe that. I think some people want it, are literally trying to design it that way, and there's some people like me that would stop it, but just sometimes an idea, you know. My dad's truck is 44 gallons. He'll take it to the beach once a week just to get the oil. Just to get the oil flowing. Yeah. Shit, man. If you got four, yeah, you just need to run that. You just need the gas and the oil to move the fan belt and stuff. Yeah, that's what I used to do. Yeah. I used to do the same thing. You got to run your car. If it sits idle, it'll die. Yeah. Oklahoma State gas tax is 20 cents. Oh, man, I wish, dude. So if Oklahoma and the Fed drop gas tax, it would be 38 cents. Dude, that's good, man. 38 cents off of $3.69. You know, you're it's still a dollar above, you know, your 2.29 normal prices. But that just the idea of like a governor going, oh yeah, man, like look at boys, I know the war, all that, blah blah blah. I'll take it off the top. Like if there's a problem, make a solution. And man, I didn't even think about. I literally didn't even think about that. Like you know, I complained about it, but I didn't know like the governor could just have an emergency meeting one day and be like, all right, that's done. I fucking A, man. Sometimes I don't think the governors even know they can do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is there traffic? It's have I been driving for that long? Oh yeah, I have. But Kentucky says they will lose 123 million in revenue. Yeah, I mean, they have to learn on the fly, and we don't lose 123 million dollars. We lose $23, and it's a budget cut for us. You know, someone in the government, their financial office. If you you know, so I'm like at some point, someone has. Oh shit! That scared the fucking piss out of me. Ugh. Who knows what that is? Mm-hmm. Here again. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And people think Californians don't like guns. Everyone, everyone in the world just heard a gun rage right there. That scared the shit. That was loud. That scared the I got a little PTSD acting up, man. That scared the shit out of me. I literally almost they were all online shooting their gats, man. Perimeter watchdog left at home. Oh, dude, I was gonna bring Butters, man. I was, but I had to get up too early. And next time, next Wednesday, Devil Dogs, Butters will be your own candy. What's up, December 5? Next Wednesday, Butters will be roaming with us. She'll be coming to work day. Take your puppy to work day. Oh, Gold. Back to what I was saying, man. Like there has to be a certain time where the states, especially California, I mean, any state that makes millions of dollars in tax revenue. If you put $120 million into Bank of America in a CD that collects 3% interest or hopefully more, the state will the interest on $120 million every 3 months. What's 20 or 3% of $120 million? It's got to be a ton of money. It's got to be a ton of money. I'm so bad at percents. That's only like math thing I can't. Because then you got to do 120 divided by 3? I don't know. I don't care. 3.6 million. There, you 3 million. All right. So if every 3 months that city is making 3.6 mil off $120 million, I mean, yeah, you could. I mean, the state can pay itself to not take the revenue hit. You know what I like? Our state. I mean, California is probably the fucking worst. They got to start planning for shit like that. I don't know why they don't do. I don't. Maybe they do. I don't know. California does it. California, we're gonna go bankrupt out here, dude. I think we're already like $1 billion in debt. We have a train that goes into a mountain. California can't build a train. A train. We forgot how to build a train out here. Whatever happened to that girl that was always inviting you to Vegas? The Persian princess? Oh, she's still here. Yeah. She's still here. She's in the chat. She's in the chat. She's in the chat. She gets jealous when I give Butters a bunch of smooches. Oh, this girl's a fucking idiot. Oh, this girl's an idiot. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, that's how you get fucking T-boned lady. I should have never let her pass. Sometimes you got to be a dick and cut people off so they don't hurt others. That was good. That could have been bad. Asian. She's Asian. Asians are not good at driving. It's a stereotype. It might be a racist stereotype, but I swear to God, I live next to a bunch of Asian dudes and they can't fucking drive. And it's not really the dudes, it's the chicks. Have you seen an Asian drive? Oh, Gold, you're gonna. Yeah, I know, Uncle Andy. You might. You might see her being out in Florida. But Gold, I don't think you've seen an Asian drive in a while. I'll show you how they drive. First of all, they're really low, right? So they can barely see out of this bitch. And then they wear a visor. So they'll wear a visor that covers their mouth and then their head. So you can't see them. They're like a ghost. And then they'll wear big, long white gloves so they don't get their hands sunburned. And you can barely see them. You can barely see them. That's how they drive, I swear. I swear to God. All of them. All of them drive like that. They wear a big, like a weird white like hat that's long, so the sun, and then wear like a weird, not like a Wuhan mask, but a sun mask. And they drive with gloves. Oh, it's a fucking freak show. It's a fucking freak show, man. 2A all day. 2A all day, baby. Yeah. Yeah, they wear ding ding. Yeah. They wear the whole face visor. Oh yeah. Gold. They'll have like a flipped out. You know, if you ever think of like an old accountant that smokes cigarettes, has that green visor, and does a come on, see, and does a, and the paper goes up, and like old Acme like cartoons. That's it. They all have like a big visor, like in front of their face too. That's what I forgot. It's not glasses, you know. They have to be special and do this weird visor. That's weird. But hey, safety first. Safety first. In the same time, USA has built what, 3 miles of train. China has completed 6,000 miles of high-speed train tracks. Yeah. Hey, dude. Sometimes sometimes communism, if they want to get shit done and they know how to do it and they're forced to do it, communism or fascism or any weird dictatorship, sushiism, they can get shit done real quick, man, real fast. Yes. Yeah, in California, dude, we're the dumb communism out here. We can't. We're the dumb communism. At least China at one time was like under a couple of those leaders. They kind of let the people build a bunch of stuff and be like more productive with their own life. Out here in California, we got leaders that like they pretend they're doing stuff, but they're really not. Dude, Spencer Pratt, man, we got a Hollywood reality TV star from the early 2000s that was I mean, it's a show, so he was a kind of funny dude, a dick. And honestly, I'm glad he's a dick because we need someone like that as the mayor of LA. Mayor of LA. Mayor of LA. Oh man, it's gonna get wild, boys. It's gonna get wild. We don't need trains here. We have cars. New York needs rail. I don't. Honestly, gold. California was built for cars, not trains. Like trains is a weird commie New York, crowd super city type of deal. Dude, there's a subway in LA. I can't even tell you about. Um, Most of the rest of the country is not capable into large scale public. Yeah, and I did like California, like public, like homeless people and like immigrants and like really stupid people, and that's how people get like that got fucking black dude that stabbed that like illegal immigrant Ukrainian girl. Like in the bus? Like, you think I'm gonna get in the fucking bus with that black dude? Fuck no. Get stabbed in the. Yeah, that's sad. You, that poor little girl, man. Yeah, what can you do? Why was that young girl on a bus by herself? Oh, so sad. And didn't the guy get away with it? Yeah, America did. It never seems to shock me. Gaining gonna do anything but benefit the working class. Trust that. Oh, Gavin. Oh, yeah. Gavin. Oh, bro, we got to worry about him running for president, man. Gavin not going to do it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Gavin. Oh, yeah. All California Democrats. That's all they. Kamala was a California Democrat. Gavin. Weird. Dude, how's that fucker still alive, dude? That guy hasn't aged since he was like 65. Right? That guy's looked 65 since he was like 42. Like, we need a stand up grassroots revolution. It's weird. It's weird. People live a long time in this country, man. It's crazy. Gruesome Newsome, dude. We in big trouble. We need that English guy from California is so desperate. Our front runner is a citizen from England, and he's a Fox News guy. Can you imagine that? My ticking? A little bit. Ticking. There we go. There we go. No person from any other country should be able to hold any office here in the States, no matter how small. I do agree with that too, man. I do agree with that. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger was the governor of California. That dude's Austria, from Austria. The governor. Yeah. It's weird, man. It's weird. It's a weird, especially like in the Senate, like the Somali pirates. Dude, we were almost taken over by a bunch of Somali pirates, man. You know, how to be I'll take anybody. I'll take anybody in California but Newsom or a Democrat. I'll take fucking Satan himself. I will take him. 150 milligram of gummies. The other, to say, I ate 750 milligram of gummies the other day. Oh, Gold, you dug deep. You went in that. You took a little swim. You took a little swim into cloud nine, huh? How was it? How was going to space? Was the moon? Was the moon as cool as it was? Yeah, it's a weird one, Robert. I'm with you on that, man. That's a good one. That's a good one to end on. I'm pretty sure Satan was a Democrat, dude. He's a commie Democrat, dude. 100%. Because he's trying to convince people that hell's a cool place to go. And that's what commies do. Commies like to tell you that communism's good and it's a cool place, and it's not. It sucks ass. It sucks ass. There's no fresh water in Mexico. Don't go. Don't go. Right on. Anyways, brothers, Howard, I'm out of your devil's gold. Love you guys. Simplify Robert. Ransom Candy. Simplify. I appreciate you guys coming on. Remedies. Is that your name? Yeah, Remedies. I can't say that name. NTLR Remedies. Not real? All right. I got it. I got it. The Persian Princess. That's right, brother. That's right. All right, guys. I'll see you guys next Wednesday, bright and early, same time, same place. Helmet's not a chair. Adapt and overcome. Fight wars with hands. And like Bobo said, stay American, brothers. Peace.